Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I believe you know what time it is. Yes, it is Bleach time. By the way, he didn't do anything in this chapter. Thought I mentioned that. Now, I was already in the J room and I just see this conversation going on between Dabuya, aka Luffy Super Saiyan, and everybody else. And he mentioned Rukia. Okay. Now, this chapter was very short, by the way. I was like, what the fuck? All we get is Renji, and he's sleeping, and then Nana Jacoop. Oh, I hate that name. It's like, oh, I'm gonna beat this guy. And I'm like, huh? Overall, I'm giving this a 4 out of 5. Now, if this chapter was only Rukia, I'd probably give it a little bit more. Now, people are probably going to hate me for saying this, but this is what I've got to say. The overall conception from people is this. Some people, like Renji now, like Rukia. Other people say, oh, they're nowhere near that level. That level, no, that's bullshit. I need to say this. I'm not trying to be a tard here. I'm not trying to be here. But let's be honest here. They went to the Soul Palace, okay? Okay? They didn't go to... They went to the Soul Palace to train. You know, that might not seem like a lot to people, but it's kind of a big deal. It kind of is. It's kind of a big deal. Kind of is. It's like the... I don't want to compare it to the hyperbolic time chamber, but it's a big deal in Bleach. Training up there. So, you know, people want to say, oh, Rukia... Not nothing against Luffy the Super Saiyan, man, but the way I see it is this. Okay, you're going to bring up, you know, the whole full... Hey, I didn't like the... Hey, I had my gripes for the Fullbring arc. But that's done with. That's all I'm going to say at the beginning of this chapter. This review, before I get into this review. Okay, Bleach, 566. Let's get into it. This one was called, What is Your Fear? I am understanding that there are some similarities, very light, between asnodt and Ukiura, but not completely. I'm just stating the fact that when you look at Ukiura, his whole bit was, I think, a nihilist or something, because there were different meanings behind the espadas. They were given different emotions or different things towards their characters. And here we have asnodt, who kind of resembles that kind of stature, but it's not the same thing. So at the beginning of this chapter, like I said, what is fear? Renji and Rukia are just basically talking about what they're going to be doing. You know, we'll meet at a suitable place to coordinate an invasion to the castle. We're heading into enemy territory, and so on and so forth. Now, the thing, and Rukia is basically telling him, be sure to hide yourself after every battle. Renji. This part was stupid. I'm sorry. I did... Yeah. I'm still giving it a 4 out of 5, but come on, why is Reggie in the castle sleeping? Like, and the thing is, Nana Coop is right there. But it's not, well, hey, well, what is he gonna do? I mean, it's like ridiculous. Well, he's basically sleeping, and he's like, oh, he gets up, he's got enough. I can find the next exterminator. And he's walking around, and Nana Coop is there, and he's like, dude, that guy's serious? He actually dozed off. Listen, Nana Coop belongs in the fucking circus. He really does. He belongs in the circus. And he's basically saying you would normally sleep within an enemy's camp. Too bad, though, because this guy is shit out of luck now. And he's saying to him, I've never observed an enemy this long. You're finished, Red Monkey. That's pretty much what happened there. Really nothing. And then we have, what is your fear? Now, here's what I want to say about Rukia. This is what I want to say about Rukia. Kubo could have played this two ways. He could have had Byakuya show up, and he fights asnodt. And people would have, listen, people would have still been bitching. I believe so. I believe so. Oh, Byakuya shouldn't have been able to beat asnodt. And they would have been bitching. Here's my point of view. If Rukia overcomes asnodt and beats him, I call that good fucking development. You're talking, listen, I know what people are going to say for this review. I believe if Rukia overcomes asnodt's fear, the fear he's inducing on her, is able to beat him, I call that good development for Rukia. Cool. Yeah, and there's a possibility, obviously, for her to lose. But I just think it's good development. Don't ask me why. But if she beats asnodt, that's basically taking care of business. She's getting vengeance on him for doing what he did to Byakuya, stealing his Bankai and all that jazz. And it just goes to show you that she grew here. Fullbring arc, yeah, she was a piece of crap. I'm not going to disagree with that. But this isn't the Fullbring arc. This is the final arc. And they were training in the freaking Soul Palace with Zero Squad. I don't want to get too crazy here. And that's my justice. That's what I believe is my backup, if you will, on Rukia's character. Right, she trained in the fucking Soul Palace. I mean, did any of the other Soul Reaper captains? No. So, there you go. So we have Rukia. She's going through the whole thing. She's basically going around, and she's like saying, Sidrin might be, and saying that she can't find any of the she's saying thanks to the drop of number Rosetsu, she's able to find Vice Captain Kutsu, and she's healing everyone. But she's like saying also like the Gote, I'm not sensing any Quincy's either, and so on and so forth, saying that then it's better for me to meet up with Renji and attack the castle. Then she feels something. Someone grabs her hand, and she's like, what was that? What was that, Rosetsu? And she's like saying, where are you? Where are you? And we hear, scared. I am lonely. I'm really lonely. I just love asnodt. If I give credit for Kubo for one thing for this arc, it's asnodt. He was an amazing character that he created. Asnodt just makes me want to say, Kubo, go after you're done with Bleach, do zombie power. But anyway, he shows up, and he's bringing up, where is my Zanban Zakura? And Ruki is basically saying, so you were the one who stole his Bankai, Asnodt. And he starts going in, and he doesn't use the Bankai, Asnodt. He doesn't do that. He basically just unbuttons his cape, and he starts throwing these particles. It was very strange. It was very and he's basically saying, I know who you are, Kuchiki, Byakuya's sister, Rukia, where is he? And she's basically saying, I have no obligation to tell you. If I take your head, he would come here, wouldn't he? And just the look he gave was like one of those crazy looks, one of those there's one of those horror film looks. It was priceless. It was really priceless. But Rukia was throwing some looks to him too. So that he would come here, wouldn't he? And she's like, I wouldn't be sure about that. And he just throws these white daggers at Rukia, which I believe to be just arrows, or just small arrows. And she's saying seeing is seeping out of the locations with those light tones. They're thorns. What is his ability? Is his ability fear is, and then she brings in Sora no Shirayuki. This scene was weird because I didn't know what happened, but apparently what happened was that before she could just take out and put up an ice shield, Rukia, the thorn hit the ice shield and was about to go through it and hit her. I believe that's what was going to happen. So he's basically saying it's no use. Your eyes won't protect you from fear. And we see this panel where she's white, and he's like, ha 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 ha. You're frozen, aren't you? No, there's no helping it. That is fear. That is the embodiment of fear. And Ruki is just basically saying this is fear, and he's like, right, that's right. Then what is your fear? And he's like, what? This is conquering the fear that tormented her brother. And then we just see Ruki, and she says, perhaps fear to you is something that is not capable of fear. And Rukia gave him a really good look. And that's what happened in the chapter. And that's my Facebook. By the way, I'm posting this in the J room. Because of this discussion that just developed with Luffy, and he was talking about Rukia and everything. And he voiced his opinion about Renji too. The way I look at it is this, and I believe if Rukia overcomes... Now, listen, listen, and here's another thing. Rukia's a lieutenant, if anyone would just think about that. So, you can't take that away from her. If Renji was able to get this much powerful and defeat Maste Masculine, then it should be the same for Rukia. You know? Fullbring arc is over. Okay, let's push that aside. We're talking current. Current. Now, I'm not saying she is, oh my god, she's like the most powerful thing since sliced bread. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that her and Renji are within range of being captain. Possibly. The only reason I say that is because let's look at it. Look at it this way. They went to the Soul Palace and trained. Did the other captains go to the Soul Palace and train? Nope. Now that's not really a good argument to state, but you can't take away. Because I'm telling you right now, if Byakuya was there and he was fighting asnodt and he won, people would have been bitching. This is the way I look at it is this: Rukia in this chapter, if she's able to overcome the fear of asnodt and defeat him, that is major development, in my opinion. I don't know if you would call it development, but at least from my view, I think this would be like Kubo making Rukia into a character that I think some Bleach fans and some fans of the manga and some fans of manga in general would kind of say, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not too bad. And true, I'm basing this on my own opinion. I'm not basing this on any other reviewers that I might have seen, any other reviews of the chapter, because I just read the chapter. Today. So I'm not, but I still believe this was a good chapter. I believe that if Rukia is able to overcome her fear from asnodt and defeat him, I consider it one for the Rukia camp. I'm not going to call myself a Rukia fanboy, but I'm just going to say Rukia stepped up. This is what's supposed to happen. Regardless what anyone wants to say. This is what's supposed to happen. They went to the Soul Palace. They trained. They got stronger. They defeat the Sternritters. That was supposed to a good certain extent. Now, am I going to say that they're stronger than Yamamoto? No, I'm not going to say that. But I am going to say they're within range of captain level. They're lieutenants, for Christ's sake. What's after lieutenant? Captain. Come on, get with the program. It's logical to say to a certain degree, but it was a good chapter for Rukia. Renji was just stupid. I don't know what that was about. Him resting. Oh, that was such a weird scene. I don't know about that scene. But besides that scene, everything was great. 4 out of 5. This should be interesting to see if she's able to do this. Listen, I'm just stating that Rukia is a good job. And here's another thing. People keep complaining about Rukia. She's not. Well, you know why? Because all these other douchebags, they get so much development. Oh, Hitsugaya. This guy, and this guy, and this guy. That's why she doesn't get the development she needs. Because we're all talking about everyone else. Get the fuck out of here. And enough of Hitsugaya. Anyway. Yes. I'm a Hitsugaya hater. You know, it makes sense. So, good chapter. I liked it. We'll see what happens next week. Should be interesting with Rukia going in on asnodt. I personally think it's a great thing. That was my Facebook again. So, I'm Bonkai922. See you guys later. Tell me what you guys think about Rukia. I personally thought this was a good chapter. I personally think she did a good job. I personally think that if she comes through next week, I'll put her in my book as redeemable characters. I would. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Peace.